Okay, so I guess now's a good time to actually talk about how my week has went. Don't find a roommate. He lives here, so um, just I have no guy. Okay, so the promotion has been made final in the past couple, like a few days ago. The promotion was made final. J Rob, get up out of here. Um, Seriously, I think this dude just lives on YouTube just to troll me. Uh, what is good, Manny? Hello, bro. How's it going? Iowa, UCLA, OU, B-ball fan. That's a big name. But yeah, so the promotion was made final a couple of days ago. So now I'm obviously going to be working. I'm going to be working full time in my job, and I've been working full time for like the past couple of days, and I am so tired, y'all. Very, very, very tired. Almost exhausted, almost completely exhausted. I persevere because those checks are actually surprisingly very good for me. I also like I like to think that I'll be able to go back to training soon and get the my gaming system and all this other stuff. That's the goal. God, I'm so tired though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hello, Miss Southern Belle 33. How are you doing today? Full time is what you desired originally? Nah, I just desired working. Manny is RC. Just in the event you envision I was a new entity. Yeah, I was kind of wondering how you do. You changed your name like four times today. You changed your name like twice since I saw you. So yeah, I figured you was RC, but I had to be sure. You could just call yourself B-ball fan. You look so different with your face hair gone. Thank you. It was time. I was eating my mustache a lot when I was talking, and it was starting to get on my nerves. I wear my mask at work. I wear my mask at work, and when I do, the mask pushes my mustache down, and when it does, I find myself nibbling pieces of my mustache. So I was like, you know what? It's definitely time to change. It's definitely time to get rid of it. It's becoming for you. Thank you. What's up, young blood? Not much, Emperor Megas. How's it going with you, man? Oh my God, I'm genuinely exhausted. It's I went from like working inside to working back outside. For those who don't know, I used to actually work outside before. I can handle working outside in the heat. It's just I haven't done it in years, so it's just taken a lot to kind of like get back into. Uh, uh, I just cut all my facial hair except my goatee. It was painful. It was painful only because it took decades trying to grow a beard. Wow, decades. Hopefully, from what somebody had told me a while back that growing a beard is as easy as shaving it as much as you can. Like shave it a lot and it'll grow back like really quickly. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that that was a thing. I'm not a yeah, but yeah, I get that. Southern Bell 33. I hope so. It grows back fast. Yeah, it does. Facial hair grows back really fast. I'm actually like trying to like see exactly how long it takes to do that. Oh God, I got six people. I got six people up in here and only two people talking. That means that J Rob is in here. Put lavender oil on it. Yeah, yeah. That's actually a good idea. That means that let's see. So I got that's Emperor Megas, Southern Bell, RC. I'm gonna assume J Rob is up in here, but he just knows that if he sprouts up, I'm going to like kick him. I'm gonna assume maybe Miss Christie and a lurker. Oh my God. Yes, I couldn't grow a beard to save my life. Yeah, it does sound like yeah. It's like I mean, some people don't grow facial hair. Might agree with anything. I'm just trying to like. I don't really like challenging people on certain things. How old are you, ball fan? Oh, I looked like a hobo before, and I cut it because I have. 3 job interviews coming up. I'm just trying to look presentable. That is dope, man. 3 job interviews. Hey, man. Good luck, honestly. Good luck, man. 3 job interviews in a row. I was lucky to get one. Shoot. Those people looked at my application and was like, that one? Nah. Just line it up. I like hairy men. I hate that I read that out loud. It's not me who said that. She said that and I'm reading it out loud. He doesn't even care. I had to increase the application ratio to do that and extend the job radius search. Word, word. In any case, I'm glad that you got that taken care of, man. I hope that you get some. I hope that another job falls for you. Sweet hotcakes. I swear to God, Southern Belle 33 likes hairy men. I figured that now. It's like just to clarify, I personally don't like hairy men. They scare me, even though I myself am a hairy man. It's like uh, but yeah. I feel like Southern Belle is just gonna start like typing in random stuff just so I can say it. I actually when I used to go live on Facebook, a friend of mine used to do that too. Like she would just like type in some of the most bizarre things between the ages of 37 and 42. So he is all right. So you're 39. Skibbity bop 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 bop. Yes, 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 yes. Beat it bop. Thanks y'all for making me laugh. Glad to do it. Oh man. All right, show of hands. Who's all up in here right now? Not gonna lie, seeing you all clean shaven has me thinking about Cookie from Ned Declassified. I told you because I have a fat face, dude. That's one of the big reasons why I actually like, if I wasn't eating my like if I wasn't like eating my mustache, I would like have it grow out to like hobo levels. I guess that got filtered. I do not know what is. I don't know what got filtered. I'm not sure. J Rob, go ahead and say your piece so I can kick you out, dude. Don't hide. Shoot. Nah, I don't. Is he here? Nah, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Like that's the thing. It's like he's my like like I don't y'all know me. I don't hide from my haters like that. I feel on the part-time temp job role, full-time part-time temp job role. Sometimes people just need a job. Exactly. I agree. Word, word. I get it. Yep. Some people just need a job, dude. Oh my god. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, I genuinely do not like it when I genuinely don't like it when I shave my face though because like mm, because like I said, I don't like how chubby my cheeks are, and I don't love how. Were you at work? Yes, I was. From now on, like I work Mondays now. Like I used to do my lives on Monday because I didn't work Mondays. Now I work Mondays, and I literally just got off work. That's why the title of it is fresh off work. By the way, fun fact: there's a wrestler called Off Work, and his whole gimmick is that like he looks like he just got off work. I love it. I love that gimmick. It's amazing. When are you visiting Louisiana? I can't tell you specifically when because I am broke right now. But like, if my money's starting to look a little bit better, so I'm hoping very soon. I already know. though content creation is going to become even more difficult for me when I start working a true actual job. Previously, I was just doing gig jobs, side jobs, and miscellaneous jobs. Uh, yeah, yeah. But that's why you just give yourself a schedule, man. You just give yourself a schedule and give yourself some grace. Like there's gonna probably be some days where you're probably not gonna be able to make some stuff, and just give yourself some grace, dude. It's like it's your channel. You can do whatever you want with it. But like if anything, if you're making content, just like I said, schedule and grace. It's too much work for a content creator, I guess. I'm over it. Well, yeah, it's not for everybody. Like the only reason why I do this stuff is like because like I actually have like legitimate mental problems, and if I don't keep myself busy, then I will probably like do something that will make a lot of people very sad. So I keep myself busy by doing this stuff. I don't ever expect to like become famous doing this or get rich doing it. Do you get a lot of Midwest people in your chats? I don't. I wouldn't know if they were Midwest or not, but I would say probably. I was using it to cope. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, like as far as me is concerned, yeah, like, I feel like everybody kind of has their own different ways of going about going about how they handle certain things. With me, I'm just like because like I said, I got in order to prevent myself from doing something that will make a lot of people really sad and really angry at me. I keep myself busy, and content creation is my way of doing that. But like, I don't expect to become successful doing this. I don't expect to like become a rich, big time star or anything like that. I just do this stuff because it keeps me busy, and I enjoy it. I also enjoy it because I do enjoy talking to people and being able to like interact with y'all and stuff. So the three main thing about content creation is you don't love what you're talking about or showing off on YouTube. It definitely will feel overwhelming or jarring a lot. Yeah, clearly. Shoot. I that's why I like I said I just do this stuff to have me some fun and prevent myself from eating a Texas hole puncher. That wasn't a problem for me. Shoot. I have stalkers. Yeah, man, it sucks being a pretty girl online. I know that for a fact. It's like I actually had friends who were like just really beautiful women, and they were like have a really tough time being online because they have dudes who would just be the weirdest dudes. So and it sucks. Yeah, can't block on YouTube. Yeah, you cannot. Oh my god. Some men think every woman they see is all for them. I don't know the best way to describe those kind of men. I do. Weirdos. Weirdos, creeps, geeks, freaks. I call them the weirdest genre of men. Like what's sad part is I do feel like a gender traitor by saying this stuff because I actually do have like legitimate issues with men in general, but it's like, man, you have all those freaks. No, I don't. I really don't. I wish I had the kind of attention.
Conservatives work too. Good point. Fair point. That is good. That's clever. I love that. Yeah, you ain't wrong, buddy. Nah, like I don't have like I wish I had like weird women like stalking me and stuff like that. You kidding me? That'd be the cool. I'd be the coolest dude. I'd be the coolest I ever been. I remember you told me. Uh, told you how I had like annoying dudes like cyber stalking me online. No. Sorry, y'all. Really tired. Still tired. No freaks. Got it. Peeps do be getting weird. Peeps do get weird online. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. Guaranteed, there's at least one crazy stalker chick that you don't know about. I probably, yeah, because I mean, like, if that was the case, which it wouldn't be, if that was the case, which it wouldn't be, I wouldn't like it wouldn't even be that big of an issue for me. Once again, if I have a crazy stalker chick, like if I have a crazy stalker chick, I'll be the coolest I've ever been. That would actually be like a flex for me. It's like, holy crap, I got one lady that cyber stalked me. What? That's crazy. She's just shy. Yeah, okay. I don't believe that. I've seen women like my brother. I have a brother who's like at least a foot taller than me, very very physically fit. I've seen women just go up to him and just go up to him and just like start hitting on him and stuff like that. But they're shy around me. Well, we already know why. True. If a woman is shy around me, I just believe that they just think that I'm ugly. If a woman is shy around me, I have every reason to believe that they just think I'm ugly. I remember we went through a phase where women were getting taken out of the world for giving out the wrong number. You mean phase? Okay, yeah, you meant phase. Okay, that was definitely some screwed up times, and sadly enough, still happening. Man, you tell y'all anything. All I'm saying is that like if a lady is shy around me, it's because she thinks I'm ugly. oh, oh my god. Scooty bum 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 bum. Yes, 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 yes. Rock, scooty bop, bop. Man, he's always on that BS. Shut up. Okay, there's five people up in here. So it's RC, Megas, Southern Belle, and two lurkers. One of those lurkers is J Rob. That dude is like, I know he's just seething with hate right now. Yeah, like saying that he doesn't or hasn't gotten any attention. I'm not saying I don't get any attention. I'm just simply saying that more women think I'm ugly than don't think I'm ugly. All right, so the fifth person is definitely J Rob. I know he's up in there just seething with hatred. Like, man, I just need to say something mean to him. I need to say something. I need to say something. But if I do, he's gonna like kick me out. I know he's mad right now. Or it's probably that Jacob Jackson weirdo. Southern Belle, you need to go live in a firefighter coat and construction hard hat. Sockers will back up then. I don't think you understand. She will look good. She will look really good in a firefighter coat and a construction hard hat. Like she will look really good in that. Like she could rock that. That's the sad part. Is that like that's the sad part. She could like probably make herself. She could probably like try to make herself sort of like unappealing, and it will still look appealing because like she got that look. So good luck with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and do this lesson while it's on my mind because I forgot. Internet men don't care. Is that what you're saying? Of course, dude. Internet men never care. Like you expect men on the internet to care about like stuff like that? Are you serious? Internet men are weirdos, bro. All right, Japanese lesson. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm about to go ahead and get this out the way. Well, not get it out the way, but I'm gonna learn me today. Let's do it. I'm on a new lesson.
本屋
That's a bookstore.
本屋
Bookstore. Oh yeah.
本屋
Oh boy. Let's see. Kono. Ya. Dang it. I don't know this ya.
本屋
Kono Honya De.
で アメリカの
Okay. Kono Honya De Americano.
買います
Wait, is it a comic book or a home?
雑誌
What the heck is that?
雑誌
Nope.
家事
Nope.
お風呂
That's a bathtub.
服
That is clothes.
雑誌
Is it this one? Or Kaji?
家事
Oh man, I do not know. I am off. That will bring Starfruit. How much authority did they give you yet at work? Or did you just get a promotion? Not really authority. I just got a promotion. Like it was a lateral move. I went from just working one job to working another job with more hours. Okay, I might get those one wrong because I forgot what this meant.
雑誌
Because I think Kaji means job. What? Holy crap. Okay, magazine. Oh, Zashi. I can't hear.
セールがありますセール
They have a sale. Sale. All right. Ano Honya de. Ano Honya de.
セール
All right. They like women dress up. Absolutely. They really do. Ano Honya de Seru. The
あります
Arimas. Oh, to go by. All right, that's to read. To go,
行きましょう
to read. I think that's to talk. And this is to eat. Oh yeah, baby.
この CD は安いです
Kono CD wa yasui desu. This CD is cheap. Iowa Association. New King of the Hill series is starting up, and the guy that voiced John Redcorn just got murked in real life. Yeah, I am not. That show. I fell off. Like I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like the King of the Hill when I didn't like the King of the Hill back then. And it is kind of messed up that they killed the voice actor for John Redcorn. I don't understand why. I don't understand why that happened. That's messed up.
この CD を買いましょうかこの CD を買いましょうか CD を買いましょうかその CD はいくらですか
あの DVD が欲しいです。
That works for me. Yeah, that's but that kind of bums me out. But I ain't gonna lie, I was never really a big fan of King of the Hill. King of the Hill bummed me out because of like ironically enough, because of the John Redcorn character. It really just felt like Nancy got away with cheating on Dale, and I just couldn't.
DVD のセールは明日です。
Huh?
DVD のセールは明日です。のセールは明日です。
この DVD はいくらですか？
漫画のコーナーはあそこです。
Kona.
コーナ
Okay. Let's see. Kono. Oh man, I'm forgetting all these words. Let's see. Kono. Ko something. No.
コーナ
Okay. Kono. Kona. No. Ah. All right. Try saying that 3 times fast. She did. It was a long running gag. John would be hopping out the window all the time when Dale got home. Yeah, I didn't like that. I kind of didn't like the whole I don't know what it is, but white people humor almost is always LOL. He's getting cheated on. Yeah, I passed on that. I didn't want to. I don't like Schadenfreude. You know what I mean? I'm over that. So yeah, no, I didn't like the show back then. I thought it was hilarious. Well, yeah, dude, you think that Schadenfreude is hilarious? Kono Kona
が大好きです。
God, that is yes. What is it? Is it manga? Home?
本
Okay. God, I hope I'm right. Hana, that's flower, water. Sweet.
DVD のコーナーはあそこです。
The DVD section is over there. Heck yeah. They have a CD sale. CD.
CD のセールがあります。
Let's go. Should we go to the anime section? Okay. Let's see.
アニメのコーナーに行きましょうか。
Okay, cool. The sale is on Saturday.
セールは土曜日です。
There we go. Manny, you must be planning to move to Thailand. No, this is Japanese. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to speak Thai. Manny, some asked me to film and go to different environments on my videos. Like, I'll consider it. I really don't want to show out too many places in my city though, but I get why they asked. Okay. Well, at least you kind of have an idea what you would want to do. That is my lesson. I might want to do some food reviews on my channel, but I don't want to become Mr. Big Bag either. I mean, I feel like if you do that, I feel like if you change up your format, you'll probably end up having to change your name again as well. It's like I review food and I review sports and food. Are they really gay on the courses you take in Duolingo? I only study French at the moment. There's a lot of gay content. I don't know if it's the same with any of the other courses. Um, what do you mean? Like synthesis that you have to take, or like the characters? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Are you talking about the characters? Are you talking about the con? Like what do you mean by the content? Gonna play my favorite Rubik's cube. Knock this like this out the way. The characters. There's a lot of same-sex couplings. I did not know. I know that Lynn is. I think Lynn is asexual. B is bisexual. I think Lynn is asexual. Oscar is. I think Oscar is the only gay one. I think Oscar is. I think Oscar's the only gay one, but I'm not sure. But I, I guess I never really thought about it. But also, it is Pride Month, so it's like they're probably just upping the ante on it for some, for that reason as well. Oh boy, I'm already messing up. Okay, which one of these do I want to free first? One, two, three, four. So let's do the obvious one first. Hello, wonderful life. How's it going? As usual, it's always a pleasure to have you. What country are you in now? Hmm. Man, I'm already messing up. By the way, for those who don't know, I have a Wonderful Life channel on my recommended channels because I love her stuff. I like travel. I like travel content, and she also provides like advice on what to do, like things to do and not do, and while traveling. Not too much same-sex content on Spanish Duolingo. That's what I'm saying. Like it's probably just because it's Pride Month, so they're probably just like sort of amping up on it a little bit. But I do know. I think Oscar's the only one that's. I think Oscar's the only one that's actually like full on gay. But like I think like I know Eddie has a son. B is bisexual. Uh, Lynn's grandma is. I think Lynn's grandma, she doesn't really like do anything anyway. But But yeah, I'm not completely sure. I know. Yeah, once again, still fresh off work, so I'm yawning like crazy. New York City, still editing Mexico. Got it, got it, got it. I got you in between trips. No, it's not pride. It's been that way since I started doing Lingo. A lot of the stories, B trying to find a girlfriend, random guys having longer romantic conversations between a good couple. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, that I don't know, but like it wasn't like I studied Japanese and Spanish, so like it's not like that for the it's not that like that for me, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure. Hello, what is this? You must be at an advanced level. Probably. That's why I was wondering. I don't know if different courses taking into consideration cultures, attitudes. That might be the case too. It might just also be like context based, like depending on certain things. Probably might also be like context based in certain situations. But yeah, like also like I feel like it could be a culture thing, but like I don't know jack about multiple cultures. So hello, Miss Lala Danielle. It's been a while. How you been? Uh, nah, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am. Just
Yes, and I am like a little behind. Is it okay if you just ask me for
let's see. How y'all doing? I'm good. I'm just a little tired from work, but that's about it. I haven't used Lingo for that long. Just started just since January. I'm at level 28 in French. That's good. That's really good. I don't know what level I'm on because I don't know what level I'm on in anything. I just keep going from language to language. That's like one of my worst things about myself. Like I remember I was learning 10 languages at one time, and then I just started just doing Japanese and Spanish. Chinese is not easy, bro. I gave up on Chinese, and I feel a little ashamed of myself for it. But I mean, I no Chinese is not easy. I don't think they're an American company, and still must have inclusivity content. That could be the case too. Shoot, how you been, Lala Danielle? It feels like forever since I've actually heard from you. Like I'm just like you. I take it you've been very busy. Do you know how when work trial will be over? Oh, it ended a couple of days ago. The promotion is actually like there was a promotion. I did get the job that they was trying to get me to have. So I do now officially work the position that they were trying to give to me. So like yeah, the trial period is over, so to speak. So I am now I went from working one position at the job to working another position at the job for like more hours. And it is intense. So like yeah, there was a lot there's a lot going into it, but I can handle it. I've worked outside before. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I ain't gonna lie, I'm not used to like working full time. I just looked it up. They're American. I've been working. I haven't worked full time in a long time, so that's why I'm kind of tired. Like as soon as I get done with this, I have to get ready to go back to work tomorrow. If you can believe it. Also, I am trying to like do my pod. Like I tried to do a podcast on my other channel like last night, and it got like a lot of people showing up. So I'm gonna try to like make that into a thing as well. I can't retain that well if I divide my attention, so I just stick to one course at a time. I'll start on Japanese next year, assuming I go at least halfway through French, about level 50. Got it. Do you get weekends off at least? Yes, I do. Yeah, I did get some good views on that, which is it's surprising, but it's also not surprising because they only popped up because the title was pertaining to our truth getting released, which is a really big deal. It's like it's like it's very frustratingly a huge deal. So yeah, but yeah, like this, I really hate it. I really hate that they're like kind of getting into these whole. I really don't like the idea that like it basically takes me having some sort of like clickbaity title in order for people to pop up. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because like I went live a few times. At least you could save money for wrestling. Absolutely, that's definitely the goal. I'm not sure yet. My sister and I are planning. My son and niece to open the house, and oh crap! Wait, what happened? Have you decided where you're traveling? Wait, what's happening right now? Did I just miss a? Did I just miss a side combo? What's happening? I don't see anything. That's just how it works. There needs to be a hook for people to check something out. Yeah, I get that. I just don't like that. I just don't like that because like that's not the case for me. Like if I'm interested in somebody's channel, it's not because of some clickbaity title. It's just because I wanted to see what they got going on. But I keep on forgetting that not everybody is like me. You missed a few of my comments. I can't see anything. I don't know what it is. Like I really wish that there was a way that like I could actually like nothing's showing up. I don't know why. But you're not trying to get views from yourself. Fair enough. Jovi, you're a mama. Your photo looks so young. Oh yeah, yeah. She gets everybody with that. In a crooked little town, never lost and never found. Run away before you drown. Gonna leave this pizza down. Use your phone to look after your comments. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I use my desktop and I think stuff gets like lost in the shuffle on desktop. You're not going?
I'm still going. I just missed the bus, but I'm still going.
I
If
gotcha.
it's free,
What?
nah. I'm like, hey, you bring me back. Nah.
Dude, I could like I can. Also turn. Oh, you might want to turn that light off. It's giving a horror movie vibes.
Sorry.
It's good. It's about to die soon, so
Yeah.
you want to preserve that a little bit.
I'll just buy another one soon. But I'll just Uber over there real quick and come back. I can't go anymore.
You say you can't go tonight?
I saw an Uber over there, and if they tell me I can't go, then I'm gonna come back. Either or, and we still need to ride back.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
just gonna Uber.
Yeah, no problem. Just send me a message. I'll pick you up. Yeah, like people, yeah, like you'll be surprised how like she kind of tends to deceive people with. Oh my God, I'm so tired, y'all. How long do you think you're gonna have a roommate? I don't know. Probably until he decides to bounce. Wow, Ashley Barrett wasn't kidding. I got hit with the ad as soon as I joined this thing. Okay, as long as dude can tolerate Manny. Yeah, I'm actually very intolerable, as y'all can imagine. Yeah, told you. Manny, what are you looking forward to this summer? You got to name one thing at least. Probably the PS5. He said he'll be on a pro. 18 and 22-year-olds.
That'd be beautiful. But yeah, like probably gonna like one thing I got going for me, I know for sure, is that I might end up getting the PS5 because I'm earning a little bit more money. So unless something happens, I will probably have a console. So that's something I'm looking forward to in the for the summer. Uh, Probably like I said, probably going back to training. That's the other thing. He's looking forward to meeting Lacey. I don't know what that Lacey. Who's Lacey? What's going on? I just got to add. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who Lacey is. Just gotta buy a replacement controller and repurchase a few video games. Get a bed, Manny. No. I've gotten so used to sleeping on the floor, dude. At least a twin bed. Nah. Yep, a lot on your plate, but that sounds like he's persevering, and that's what matters. Yeah. I've gotten so used to sleeping on the floor that I really don't want a bed. I'll probably get like a mat or something, but not like a bed because I'm scared of falling off the bed. I roll, I spin, I move, I karate kick. Maddie, at some point you're gonna want a big comfy bed. No, I won't. Like I said, I'll probably get like a mat or something. You're gonna mess your back and spine up, probably. What, Manny? No bed, no cot, no air mattress? No, none of that. I haven't had the money to get it lately. The crazy shy girl. We're gonna call her Lacey. Lacey is a good crazy weed stalker girl name, I think. Yeah, you're dumb. Yeah, nah. Women only stalk attractive guys, and women look at me the same way they look at a wild animal. In a crooked little town, never lost and never found. Twisted. No, twisted. Try tightening it. It's probably just like, never mind.
I just thought one on my way.
I am a fellow floor sleeper as well. You get it. Yeah, yeah, a mat at least for your neck. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably end up getting, like a mat. I'm probably gonna end up getting like a mat or something, or because I used to sleep on, I think they call it a tatami mat or something like that, but something like that. The only times I slept on the floor was when I was like 14, trying to stay up all night and play video games with my cousins. Slept on the floor. We spent 3 days in jail 7 years ago. Okay, wait, what? Wow, you're in jail? Wow, okay. That got dark. That got really dark. Okay. I'm gonna see which one of these comments I have missed. I am. All right. I don't mind the floor if it has those Korean bed mattresses. For aging, it's not going to be good for the bones. Just for 3 days, not 40 years. Okay. He said jail, not prison. Jail isn't necessarily dark. I don't know the difference between jail and prison. It's all the same to me. It's like you're in a room, there's bars. You're in a room, there's bars and a toilet. That's all I got. And also, there's no lighthearted reason to go to jail. In a crooked little town, never lost and never found. Oh my God, is this going to be my 1000th video? Holy crap. I think this is going to be like my 1000th video that I've ever made on here. Who's in jail? True, there's really not. For real, I don't know the difference. I just know to stay out. Exactly. Wow, that's weird. I didn't even think about that. I think this is my 1000th video. Run away before you drown. All this. I can't get that song out of my head. Fallen leaves, fallen leaves, fallen leaves on the ground. Run away before you drown down the street swoop. The song that I'm singing is called Fallen Leaves by Billy Talent. I don't know why, but I can't get that song out of my head right now. In a crooked little town, never lost and never found. Fallen leaves, fallen leaves, fallen leaves on the ground. Run away before you drown. All the streets will be shut down. A lot of my clients are in jail. They leave to go to work. They come to our shop. Oh, you get bailed out of jail. You serve your sentence in prison. Oh, okay. It's not a place to go and have fun. I believe you. God, man, I got it. Oh man, in a crooked little town, never lost and never found. God is in my is really in there. I heard that song I heard that song a long time ago, and I don't know why I'm thinking about it right now. Man, that is messing with me. Doom 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 doom. It's called Fallen. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Run away before you drown. Doom 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 doom. Aaron Megan's is crazy how jobs nitpick when someone has a record even when they haven't been. I was never convicted of anything, and still I'll leave it there. But the world is strange. Yep, it is. We did discuss on a lot before my dad. I used to ride a living cold to leave behind all of my goals. I swear to God, man. God, man. Why is that song in my head? It's in there. Lodge. It's Lodge, man. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's a tattoo guy. Allah don't see people as human. First, only our flaws. It's bad. She gets it. Manny, would you ever pick up a second job? Not right now, no. I'm working full time at this one. If I like work a second job, I wouldn't have any time to sleep. This is far from a job, but I appreciate it. Like like here's to hoping that at some point I get paid for it. Sorry, y'all. I'm playing this game and this like got me enamored. Um, I honestly worry about the state of the job market in the next 10 years. AI is going to a lot of people at work, and it's really unsettling. Part of me wants to believe that if AI does ultimately like dominate people's jobs and stuff like that, then I would like to kind of see this. I would like to see an uprising of people just doing stuff for like among themselves for like less money. Because like I don't know, like the power. I want to believe that the power of community is just this unstoppable force.
that would sort of like just trounce everything. But like I also know that people are psychotic, so like I'm not really holding my breath, but I would like to kind of like just see this uprising of sort of like people just sort of challenging the labor force and basically saying, well, if you're going to get AI to do all of our jobs, or you're going to like make life miserable for us workers, then we'll just quit our jobs and work among ourselves. And I also know how impossible that is to believe could happen. Manny, what's the difference? By the way, your lives here and the second channel. Do you prep a specific topic over there? My second channel is for professional wrestling. It's specifically about professional wrestling. That's why I dedicate like a lot of the episodes and stuff like that to stuff that's professional wrestling based. This is a beggar society. That's why I congratulate anyone working, even if just working at McDonald's. This is beggar world where most people have their hands out all over the place. I hate the okay. But yeah, like to talk. Yeah, my second channel is specifically about like professional wrestling. I do try to like talk about other things over there because professional wrestling does tie into like a lot of other issues. But like as far as can you put the link in the chat for the channel? Sure. I could do better than that. Let's see. I think I can anyway. Hold on. Okay. That's my alternative channel. Also, it's in my recommended channels. Whatchamacallit as well. It's going to be bad because there's not going to be anything to mitigate the negative effects of a shrinking labor market. Something like UBI is necessary if robots and scripts are doing all the work. Yep. Yep. There's going to be a lot of confused racists being like, what? I thought we was only going, like, we have to give them money. I respectfully disagree. Quality of life, housing prices, food insecurities made by the 1% don't give people any options. She's right. They did say on the news about a week ago, AI should confiscate 10 to 15,000 jobs. I used to ideally like to live long enough to see a Starfleet as socialist society. You and me both, man. But I know better. Yeah, it's like part of me feels like if that were to become a thing, it probably wouldn't be in America. Can't get a job, can't spare a dime. Just one more hit, and I'll be fine. I swear to God, man, this is my one last time. Oh man, I can't get that song out of my head. In a crooked little town, never lost and never found, fallen leaves. Ah. What was that TV show where they went to another planet? I think it was called The 100. Heck if I know. A Wonderful Life. There's a lot of truth to that, but I'm hinting there more so towards that. There's plenty of. Dang, yo. Y'all did that poll kind of quick. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's messed up. Wow. 3 votes. Dang. Okay, so 2 people up in here to lurk. Okay. Okay, so 2 people up in here to lurk, 2 people up in here to talk. That's fair. Lurkers are persecuted, by the way. I'm pretty sure you guys are just trying to farm, just trying to find something terrible that y'all can blackmail me on or something. It's like, we'll find something terrible about him, and then we'll mock him for it for the rest of the time he's online. Yeah, I know. Easiest way to get a song out of your head is to think about a different one. I know, and that's the hard part. I thought we weren't giving as much energy to lurkers and trolls. Not really. It's not like I'm just asking. What's the longest you ever been out of work? 8 months. But that was only because I was in school at I was going to school at the time, and it wasn't really by choice. It was just I could not find work for the life of me. It was like, brother, can you spare a job? And it was like, nah. I know someone who has been out of work for 16 years. I wasn't going to assume that it was you, but I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds awful. Hey, hello, Ashley Barrett. How you doing today? I have a girlfriend who it took 3 years to get a job. She said every application with 2 degrees is systemic, it's ageist. She had to go into retail. I do believe people want to be productive and work. Yeah, they do. I love how Ashley Barrett just pops in. Hey, how's it going? I love that energy. I adore that. But yeah, like I'm aware. Trust me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the job market. Like one thing I will say is that AI won't kill the job market. The job market has been dead for years because people don't want to hire people. It's not that people don't want to work; is that these jobs don't want to hire. But it's easier to say, "Oh, these people don't want to work." But I do have a friend's husband who's a stay-at-home dad, only watching a dog, and he hasn't worked in 12 years. I don't know. She's okay with that. Hey, hey, like that's I can't argue with that. If it works for them, that's dope. I dig it. Glad that I'm doing okay, Miss Ashley Bear. By the way, I'm existing for the most part. What can I say? Student, I'm surviving. Oh no, that's another one. What's wrong with the stay-at-home dad if the bills are met? I say stay home. Nobody. I don't think there was anybody who said anything was wrong with that. What can I say? Student, I'm surviving. Student. Dun, 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 dun. I hate working. I only work to live. I don't live to work. Yeah, everybody. I feel like everybody kind of got that going on. So yeah, there is gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be a revolution that is gonna be motivated by work. Nothing wrong with a stay-at-home dad, but they only have a dog, and she's stressed all the time because the company does lots of layoffs. Yikes! It's one of those types of ordeals. That sucks. What can I say? I'm surviving. Gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think I'll be fine. I left corporate. I definitely don't live to work, but USA is a bit unstable and everything is rising, so it's at least a little hustle. I respect it. Like it takes a lot to be able to just sort of lead that sort of thing. Also, that's good content. That's a good content idea. Like you could also like tell people what working in corporate is like, since you kind of have an in-depth look on what it is. Because I've always been sort of I don't think I would ever work corporate jobs, but I would like to at least know what it's like to be in that atmosphere. I feel like it would kind of like I feel like I would like to sort of be educated on that. Not necessarily how to get a corporate job, but what's it like to actually work at a corporate job. By the way, they say hello to you like a few times. Caleb. Hold on. My bad, Abel.
I'm about to go. Like I said, from there, I'll just take an Uber. Nah, that's more expensive. But I know they're about to come pick me up. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Like I said,
If they don't.
dude, send me like I said, just send me a message, and if send me a message, I'll pick it up. Right. Yeah, I got you. And God, I love Ashley Barrett's energy, man. Because I'm convinced that she has like a high pitched voice. So when she like goes like that, she just sort of screeches it like, Ed! Stay-at-home guy can at least do some gig work like Uber or Dash, corporate-ish and content incoming. Heck yeah, I can't wait to see it. Because like, okay, fun fact, there was actually a dude that I was training with in wrestling. He actually worked in corporate America too, and he basically said that like it's just like it's because he's a white dude, so he was like it's weird because they do a lot of things you wouldn't expect them to do. Like one time he said like they apparently like got a really big deal made or something like that, and as a celebration they got out, they got a big old cake to congratulate themselves, give themselves a pat on the back. He has a CS degree and he doesn't work at all. I don't know what's the CS degree? What is that? But yeah, like this guy, he basically said that like one time to celebrate them kind of like getting this deal passed or whatever, because he was like apparently working at this law firm or something. They apparently like did a whole lot of recreational substances. V keeps it low key. Speaking of wrestling, it's sad what happened to R-Truth. What's up, by the way? I was talking about wrestling on my other channel. Right, yeah, but nah, this dude was like, "Oh, you're that guy who takes cheap shots at me in my videos." Okay, I knew your name looked familiar, but he says that they did they basically like went on a binge and had like a whole lot of fun during the celebration thing, and it was like he was like imagine dudes in like suits and ties acting up and acting crazy, going out on the town because they're just loaded up on recreational substances. And I'm just like, I didn't even know corporate dudes did that. That messed my brain up when you told me that, man. I ain't lying. I thought that once you reach a certain amount of money, that stuff just doesn't really like impact you as much anymore. They are the originators of that. See, when I think of recreational substances, I think of like rock stars and like movie producers and stuff like that. I don't think of like corporate suits and like guys who like do like, I don't think of lawyers when I think of recreational substances. I think of yuppies in the 80s went hard. See, that's the thing that like when he told me that messed my head up. I'm sitting here like, what? But yeah, I'm gonna talk specifically. I talked specifically about the R-Truth debacle on my other channel. Snow, they were paid by like his dad's military benefits. I don't believe in traditional roles, but if I can see the stress on his girl, he can too. But he's got comfortable / awkward. Watch American Psycho. Okay. Also, like, I don't know. I think that there's like if more people are saying stuff in here, I can't see a lot of this stuff. No problem. I'll check it out. Let's see. Do you see all the stuff Diddy is doing? All the CEOs are doing it. Well, not all, but in finance, entertainment is a thing. That's the thing. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like when I think of recreational substances, I immediately think of like rock stars. I never really thought that like guys in suits and guys who are like working in businesses did that stuff, because it just never occurred to me that they would even like care about that sort of thing. So it's like, Truant, hey Truant, what is up, man? That dude, this dude is funny, bro. I love this dude. This dude is like, I should be on your lives, Truant. More money, more problems, more. Okay, got it. Okay, when you was working in corporate, did you ever encounter that? A Wonderful Life? Did you ever like see that? Shout out to Jeremy Smith for finally taking some time off work to come visit your boy. I'm in fashion. Wait, was it like that in fashion too? Off work and finally was able to tune in. Like in fashion as well? God, I feel so naive. There's only like so much that I know. That's wild. That is wild. Holy crap, I got 10 people up in here. I think this is the most I've had. 11 people? There's no, I mean, well, I'm not going to assume that there's like, wow, that's actually, okay, dang. Here I am thinking that somebody is pure. Here I am thinking that some industries are just pure and without it. And it's like, nah, they do it too. They do it too. Sup, Truant and Emperor. There's even in the church. Nah, not the church. Come on, not the church. Like you got. Come on, no. That can't be right. That can't be right. That sounds untrue. Bro screamed his name. Look, there's been pastors outed. Money and power. That is sad. That kind of kills me a little bit. What's going on in today's TED Talk? Absolutely nothing, man. I am like I said, I got this awkward promotion at work. Like he right here. Shut up, Truant. Shut up, Truant. That boy, wow. Okay, now that your boys are here, I'm out. No. Wonderful, please stay. I'm actually kind of interested in like you telling me more about like, oh dang, she's out. She's out. That number, that 10 went down. Got to get back to work. Have a good night. Well, as always, it's a pleasure having you here. I'm very appreciative of it. And be sure to check out her channel, y'all. Like, like she does the traveling stuff. Like she gives you advice on how to do everything. We all love you up in here, Wonderful. Wait, if you worked in fashion, are you a model? Ah man, she's probably already gone. But that's like if she worked in fashion, like I immediately think that she was a model. Now I'm thinking that she was a model. Like doesn't she look like a model? Yeah, y'all seen her videos, right? Doesn't she look like a model? Like if she, I mean, yeah. Nah, dang. I got an entire like that's wild. Like, are you a model? I, True's got that riz. Look, True got skills, man. I don't know what it is, but True's got the skills to pay the bills, dog. Really? True got skills, bro. But once again, like I'm just saying, okay, because now I'm thinking that she is. Now I'm thinking that like you were a model at one point, or at least you did it before. I worked as a developer, basically engineering leather goods accessories. Oh, okay. So, that was that like after you did the modeling or before? Like I'm serious. It's just that, like looking at her now, looking at you now, and knowing that you worked in fashion. The first thing that goes on my mind is, oh, Naomi Campbell. Let's go. I went to modeling school when I was like 12. See, it's that's what I'm saying. Stop the hat. I don't understand. I would never understand cap, so I always say hat instead because I assume that that's what everybody initially was trying to say, and cap just sounded better. You really gonna like all I'm saying is that if you told me you were a model, I would believe it. Naomi Campbell, let's go. Like looking at you now, like you do favor Naomi Campbell a little bit. So I mean, all I'm saying is when you go to Japan, just know that that's what they're gonna call you. Probably if they're old enough to even remember who Naomi Campbell is. Here's are quite interesting actually. You can make some gnarly cosplay drip. Exactly. Yo, that's not she's not wrong about that. Yo, she totally could make like some awesome cosplays. I'm old enough to remember when Naomi Campbell had edges. I don't know what edges are. I'm gonna assume that edges is that code for like when she was skinnier and like are edges the opposite of curves? I do mostly handbags and wallets and key fobs. I can do some belts. Oh, Google Naomi Campbell's edges. Okay. I don't get it. I can hook you up with someone who can do cosplay drip. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. Tell Truant your good news, Manny. Oh, I got promoted at my job. Would you ever attend DreamCon? I would like to go. Actually, I would like to go, but I also know that like that stuff it costs money. Yeah, it costs money. But I would like to go though. I've been to a few conventions in my day, so it's like it would be. Also, I know a lot of people who are going there. I know a lot of people who would go there, who would be going there. So like it would just be like a reunion for all of us. But yeah, it's just simply a matter of if I can actually like pay for it or not. What is Truman saying? No shot about what? But yeah, did you not see how bald the side of Naomi's hair is when you Googled it? Oh, okay, that's what that was. Oh, I didn't know. Like I don't. I guess because I didn't really know what I was looking at. I just saw hair. Yeah, I got promoted already. It's just like it's just more work. It was a lateral move. I went from like working overnight to working mornings. Different job, different job, same place, more hours. That's kind of why the name of the title of the live is called "Fresh Off Work" because I literally just did this right after work. Edges equals the hair on the side of the head. Oh, okay, okay. Well, why don't they just call it hair? Thank you, Jerry, and I appreciate that. Okay, gotta go. Have a good night. Good to see y'all. Bye, Giovanna. All right. As once again, y'all really appreciate check out Wonderful Life's channel. She got like stuff that she has like a lot of good stuff, information for travel, and hopefully she'll be talking about working in corporate America very soon. So very appreciative of that. Holy crap! I got 10 votes to troll. Okay. All right. So let's see. 11 votes. How many people who came up who said to troll? God, man. Well, you ask a question, you get an answer. Have a good one. Have a lot of don't have any more because of damage. Okay. I'm gonna assume that this was supposed to be humorous and I just didn't get the joke. It's actually tragic. Oh, okay. Well, that does sound pretty bad then. Hmm. That does sound pretty bad. From the like if like ladies' hair is falling out, that's very bad. I know like most women very take a lot of pride in their hair, so I would hate for that to be the actual case. That sucks. Is time actually getting faster and we don't realize? I don't know what that means. um, wait, what do you mean by time actually getting faster? I mean, like now you say that though. Hmm. I mean, it does feel like it was just February because these days literally go by in a blink of an eye. Yeah, it feels like that, but it feels like that, except like as soon as I get off work anyway, because like I I think it's just because of how we like depend. I think it depends on like how we actually go through our days. You know what I'm saying? So like if we go through your days like probably not doing much, days kind of like feel like they take a little bit longer. The older you get, the faster time seems to move. Yeah, that too. Either that or we're all like, I mean, we're all dying at the same rate. That's grim. I don't want to sound grim. I wasn't trying to say that. I wasn't trying to say it like that. We're all dying at the same rate. Come on, man. That's the most grim thing I've said so far. It's like, darn it. What I meant to say was something completely different. I just forgot what it was. One to 10, how tired? Like a good 7. Probably like as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna like probably call it a night. But like I said, I do enjoy like talking to y'all. Like there's 9 people up in here. That's crazy, bro. There's 9 people up in here. Okay, so it's RC, Jerry, and Truant, Megas. I want to say Jovi is still up in here. Okay, and 4 people. 4 people. I'm gonna say out of 4 people that I don't know, at least 2 of them are people who hate me for no reason. No. Lala Danielle, she's still in here too. So that's 3 people. So there's still 2 people up in here who hate me for no reason. I just came back. I had left, albeit briefly. Word. You sound like Joni Ernst. Oh my God. Did she say that? Wait, did she say that? Did she say that? She really like did she quote like say that? Bro, no. No way, bro. No way, bro. She's a senator, bro. What is happening? Well, that is crazy. To her constituents? To her constituents? Yo, what? Are you serious? If a human being is not going to die, I'm more concerned that is not a human being. Yeah. Yo, she said that in a town hall. This just keeps getting funnier and funnier, bro. Wait, okay. She said in a town hall in front of her constituents, people who voted for her, we're all going to die. Constitute, excuse me? Exactly. What? Oh my God. She said that too. She said that in front of her people, the people who voted for her. Yo, that the balls that it takes to say that. That is crazy. Yo, wow, that is ridiculous. Manny, lightning quick segue. What do you think about real life NPCs? I feel like I am one of those, honestly. So it's like I ain't got no issue with them as long as they're not hurting people. But I do feel like I'm like a real life NPC sometimes. I don't feel like I'm a main character in my own story. I feel like I'm just like somebody. I feel like I'm just a character of somebody else's. She really did say that in front of her constituents, though. That is messed up, bro. She was probably like, "Well, they're gonna. What if I hit them with the? We're all gonna die." They were concerned about the big beautiful bill cutting their medical coverage. Okay, so let me see if I got this right. Constituents said to this woman, "Hey, we're concerned about our medical health, like our medical coverage being like dismantled." We're concerned about something happening to our medical coverage. And this woman looked at the group of people who voted for her and said, we're all going to die. Yo, wow. Wow, that is cold. That is cold. That is the cruelest thing I've ever heard. She smiled when she said it? No way, bro. No way, man. No way, man. No way, man. No way. That is some evil stuff, bro. That's Mitch McConnell level evil, bro. That is wild. That is wild. She literally just these people like really that is crazy. Would you like some constituents with that, sir? Why you had to make that funny, True? The guy that walks down the street alone and mentally battered while a small to medium-sized crowd swarms a person or two nearby on the same block. I have no clue. I feel like I'm reading something completely. What do you expect? I would like to expect that I would like to think that she at least is willing to fake like she cares to her constituents. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, RC. That went over my head a little bit. That's evil. That's evil. That is some evil stuff, man. I was giving my 2 cents on UPCs. Oh, word of the week. Evil, bro. Like she's vile. Like you got to be pretty vile to like look at your constituents who are like desperate to like figure out how their healthcare is gonna look and just say, yeah, we're all gonna die. So what else? Like, dude, no, you don't like be a politician. That's crazy. Is Joni Ernst? Oh God, she's Republican. Why did I even ask that? I was about to ask if she was Republican. Yeah, of course she is. That is sick, man. That's so sick, bro. Check what Ronald Reagan Jr. said a decade or so ago. I won't repeat it here unless directed to do so. Did you just say 40%? 40% of what? 40% of what? That feels like a big number for something. 40% of what? 40% of what? What is happening? What is happening right now? I would ask, should I be concerned? But I've been concerned for like a while now. Wait, are you referring to the are you referring to the what quote are you referring to? If it has the N word in it, just censor that out, please. Because I know that people used to love saying the N word back in the day. Now Googling Joni Ernst. I don't know who or what it is. She's obviously she's a senator, but also apparently just a really, really, really cruel person. Like she's probably like more evil than Mitch McConnell because at least what quote? Yeah, no, you're saying something about check what Ronald Reagan Jr. said a decade or so ago. I don't know what he said. But yeah, Joni Ernst is not cool. Like, what did he say? Let them eat cake? I don't know. Wait, I think I remember. I also know that Ronnie Jr. was like he was liberal, right? No, no, his daughter was. I don't know. I do know that Ronald Reagan actually has a granddaughter from Uganda because I want to say his wife adopted a kid from Africa, so he technically has a black granddaughter somewhere out there. Google Journey Earth, we're all gonna die if you want to find it. I'm gonna do that probably after this. Like I've had it. I've been. It won't be hard to find. He said just not afraid of burning in hell. It got a lot of discussion because he was a well-renowned atheist. Oh, okay. But yeah, Joni Ernst is a terrible person. Wow. Imagine telling, like, bro, at some point they gotta like be angry enough that Christians' heads started spinning for the sentence phrasing, but we all religion holds no. I'm gonna assume we say we all know religion holds no merit in reasonable online conversation. So let's tuck that to bed. Word, word. Sorry, y'all. I'm playing this game, and it is this game is fun, dude. Mm. Speaking of tucking out the bed, but yeah, I'm gonna assume that Ronnie J was probably just trolling. I don't know. I think we're all going to die is one of the most obvious things ever, but to say that to your backing is probably diabolical work, man, severely, bro. Like that is savagery. Like I don't think I could hate somebody that much to just say like if they were like coming up to me, hey man, like what's gonna happen to my health care, and I say, well, we're all gonna die sometime, so what else? Like I don't think I have it in me to be that careless. That's messed up, man. Or in the words of Ernest Borgnine, evil, 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 evil. Yeah, that's pretty cutthroat. And the sad part is that like that's not even like that's in a. I like the fact that it's in a town hall meeting. That's what makes it even like that makes it just even more like messed up to me because like these are like she's in the locals spotlight saying this. It's cruel, man. That's what I'm gathering. I look online about it right now. Like, dude, when you get a chance, look up every Republican center. Look up every Republican center where you got like the time, bro. I'm telling you, they all did something like messed up. There's a guy, there's a senator named Menendez who was like a criminal, an absolute. He was like an absolute criminal, like 1,000,000%. Dude, Republican town hall have been the stuff of legend all this year. Bro, I've been hearing so much crazy stuff about it, man. These people have been so mad. Like, this is like the most angry I think I've ever seen people be to their own people. It's crazy out here, man. The environment is just like palpitating with rage. It's wild. It's like, bro, imagine being like, I couldn't be a politician knowing that I had that kind of stuff going against me. Like having that kind of anger, bruh, nah. Those people were like, I would have said, well, since we're all gonna die, would you like to go before any of us here? Oh my God, you'll be that dude, huh? You'll be that dude? That's wild. My man said, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let that be for me. I think historically, like there actually has been a few times where people have just like threatened senators with like bodily harm in order to like try to get certain things passed, and there would be like townspeople and villagers doing that for them. Shoot, man, that's wild. That is wild, man. I want to go to a town hall meeting now because I live in Texas, so it's like man, it's crazy. She had a bunch of biblical tidbits I see as well in this article, telling the crowd how they could realistically obtain eternal life. Ain't no way, ain't no way she did that. No way, bruh. No, 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 no. Ain't no way she tried to turn a town hall meeting into a sermon. There's no, bro, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the most hilarious thing. No way. No way, bruh. No way, bruh. No, no way, bruh. Yo, are you serious? Austin is the only bastion of sanity in the entire state of Texas. She really did try to turn the content. She really did try. Oh my God. My family needs me right now, so I have to go. Be safe, everyone. I'll see y'all soon. Hey man, the family is more important, bro. I'll be here. I'm here every Monday. It was good. Thank you for sticking around, man. I really appreciate it. Glad to hear from you too, by the way. Like I know that you're very busy with work, so yeah. But hey, like I said, every Monday I'm usually here after work, tired as heck. Laters, Jay. You be safe out there. By the way, coolest name in the world right there. Love it. Bro, she really did was like, you can have eternal life though. No, no way, bro. She concluded by telling faithful viewers, for those that would like to see an eternal and everlasting life without medical woes, I encourage you to embrace Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. No, no, no. I hate laughing, bro. I hate laughing. You might be cracking up. Oh my God. I hate laughing. I hate laughing. I hate laughing because it makes my face hurt and it always sounds like I'm faking it. But that is crazy, bro. No lie, no cap. Yo, are y'all seeing this? She really did just finished off her segment by saying, if you want to not be sick anymore, come follow Jesus. Jesus? Oh wow. Yowie wowie. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel really bad now because I went from like 11 to 5 after reading that, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy, dog. No, that's wild work. That is crazy work. The Democrat representative said he wants her position unseated. I mean, well, yeah. If you 100% think that if you 100% think that being a Christian is gonna like somehow make you never sick again, like, yeah, you kind of do need. Yeah, you don't need to be in power, bro. You don't need to be involved in politics. You need to be in a mental health facility or something. Like that's some Charles Manson stuff, man. It's like follow the person who is in charge. That person is gonna make sure that you'll never get sick again. Bro, that is some televangelism type stuff right there, bro. Like, look, all I'm saying is that if she ends up getting like reelected, then like If she ends up getting reelected, those constituents are dumb as hell. It's like I feel bad saying that too, but it's like, yeah, that's got to be the case. When a believer gets sick, do they rush into the hospital or the church? The pastor can't save you. Maybe a doctor could. I'm just saying. Honestly, by that logic, you will probably do a better job as a senator than Joni Ernst. I'm just saying, that's some breakthrough thinking, man. You might want to run for politics doing that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am still tired. I got 12 votes on this thing. I got 5 people up in here. Okay. They'll uncover my dirt I've done. I don't need that either. Man, what else? Yeah, I'm at this point where, like, here, okay, completely. I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent with this one, just bear with me. But I 100% believe that, like, a politician should totally have, like, some kind of history. If politicians are never going to be squeaky clean. So the way I see it is that if you're going to, like, if you're going to do dirt, if you have done dirt before, at the very least, be open and upfront about it. It's just that simple. Nobody's perfect. We all did something stupid in our lives, and it's really kind of messed up that is like, that sort of stuff. Like, bro, Donald Trump is a literal criminal who did like 30 plus crimes, including the unspeakable with the unconsenting partner. Like, if he could become president, there's nothing slanderous about being a politician. If that dude could become president with like 30 plus 30 plus crimes that he did, like, bro, look at George Santos. Look at all the crap that dude did. Shoot, I'm at this point right now where it's like, like I would run for office if I knew that I could win. But like, I know that I can't win. I know that I could not win, and I know I wouldn't be able to win any election I'm involved in. So I'm just like, what's the why bother? Manny, who is this Chris Murphy dude? He's a senator in Connecticut, and he said the Republican bill is simply about life and death. I don't know. But from what I can tell you, he is a senator in Connecticut. But yeah, you should look into that bill, dude. It's actually pretty crazy because he's basically saying he's going to try to cut everything and basically give money to a whole bunch of rich people. Like, that's a short version of it. There's probably like a lot of actual stuff up in there that's supposed to help people out too, but it does involve like taking stuff away from people as well, including lunch from kids. But yeah. Like, when you find a time, I definitely recommend looking into the bill, man. It's pretty crazy. Conservatives will absolutely hate Jesus, 100%. Like, I mean, he's a black dude. They will already hate Jesus because he's a black dude from the Middle East, no less. He's a black dude from the Middle East, basically saying, "Hey, everybody, be nice to each other." Like, they'd be like, "Who are you to tell me?" I know you ain't telling me up here to be calm and be respectful to people. Man, Jesus Christ really said, bro, if you got something crazy to think about, if you got crazy thoughts about women, pluck your eyes out. Never forget that Jesus Christ did say, if you got something to say, if you got issues with women, pluck your eyes out. Shoot, homie the goat for that one. if they slice a part of health, if they slice a part of healthcare, if they slice apart healthcare, they're very much saying to the lowest class citizens, it's about to be Hunger Games out here. AI snatching jobs, jobs being cut at all time high levels, Section 8 gone. Yeah, yeah. The prices of food cause high level anxiety and stress, and there's the kicker. A lot of food is very unhealthy, addictive, and they use products illegal in other countries, make our foods a lot. Yeah, yep. That's it. That yeah, you're nailing it. Describe America in a sentence or less, man. I can't, because as much as crazy as the nation is, there's a lot that I actually still do love about it. Like as much as I'm kind of ashamed of it a little bit. Did you hear about the pitch for White House reality TV show? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and it was the one about is it wait the reality TV show or the immigration show? Because I heard about the immigration show. I didn't hear about the reality TV show. Yeah, I heard about the immigration show. I didn't hear about the other thing. Which that's kind of crazy. It's like I really would. I'm kind of annoyed that like there's so many people who voted for this guy, and they just don't care about the fact that he's literally just like trying to make our government a TV show. Like he's literally getting his favorite actors from television. It's crazy, man. But that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the immigration show. I heard about that. Yeah. That's definitely not a good move. I don't approve of that. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, like that's messed up. She apologized, but man, Emperor Mace, it was loaded with sarcasm. Yeah, the idea that people will compete for citizenship is diabolical. Yeah, it's evil. That is a very evil thing. It's like there's people out here who's just trying to like get their lives together and just trying to like get their lives together and just like make life a better life for their kids and stuff like that. And these people are basically saying, let's turn that into a game show. Come on down. It's like that's so evil, bro. It's like as sad as I'm very ashamed of myself for this, but I do want y'all to know that I am actually like very, very, very like super patriotic and very like pro America and stuff. Sounds Squid Games ish, Hunger Games ish for real. Real life, the Running Man. Ultimately, yeah. It's like I really do want to just go ahead and say this right now that I actually am very like pro America, very like do I actually do the whole patriotism thing, but I haven't been able to do it lately because I've just been so genuinely ashamed of like what's been happening lately. Like, I actually, because like I said, I'm Southern. So it's like that stuff, some of that stuff does like stay with me a little bit. Like the idea that I want to be proud of where I'm from and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit to know that this is what everything's kind of boiled down to a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be like, patriotic and hell yeah, I'm from America. But like, yeah, haven't been able to do it. But yeah, That's why I don't know if y'all notice this or not, but like whenever I like get upset and start talking about politics, I normally talk about like people. I don't really talk about like America in its entirety, or at least I try my best not to. Because at the end of the day, it's just a plot of land with a name on it. That's like some saying maybe we should have more compassion, empathy, and love for other humans. And someone walks up and says, "Hey, we're all headed to again." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That actually is what one of my shorts was about. That was actually what one of my shorts was about. It was basically people just basically because like one thing that people love to do that I noticed is they love to say, well, they love to like try to make it seem like well, I mean, like being good is not a real concept anyway. So you may as well just be evil and embrace cruelty and stuff like that. And like because it's like for them, it's just that's what it is. And I'm like, that's not what it is for me. So, it's like, well, there's no such thing as good, so you may as well be evil. And I'm like, I'd rather be good. You're not gonna get anything for being good. Okay. I don't expect anything for being good. I just rather be good. Being mean is mainstream. Everybody does it. All right. All right. I'm talking to two people right now. Who's the other four? You other four people. Go ahead. Say something. I'm pretty sure J Rob is like one of them. Like J Rob's been doing a good job lately. Like, like I don't know if I don't even I'm actually genuinely starting to think that he's not here. But I'm pretty sure he is. But like everybody else, like y'all here? What's happening? I don't get that argument. If there's no such thing as good, why does that mean you should be evil? Couldn't you argue that there's no such thing as evil, so you might as well do good? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that's kind of how people like tend to approach like morality and stuff like that. People be like one thing I noticed is that like a lot of people tend to like basically say that morality, like being good, means kind of like being perfect or like being sort of like adjacent to good. And because there's no such thing as being good, you can only be evil. So like they really hammer it home that that's how they believe it should go. Oh wow, that's sweat. Oh my god. What do they consider evil then? I don't know, dude. I assume that they consider evil to just be normal behavior. Because there's one thing I've learned is that like they love also saying that too. It's like it's not like for them it's not evil as much as just normal or basic or something that everybody does. So it's like it's a case of I don't know what you're getting upset about. Everybody does it kind of scenario when it comes to that sort of thing. It's just people just like being mean. I noticed people just like being mean, and I don't know. It's just like, and I do know that that's definitely kind of like a thing that folks just lean on nowadays. They should just be honest about it. Exactly. I think I say the same thing. That's the reason why, like, a lot of people say, oh man, well, you're being like, they'd be like, oh, you're being judgmental. And it's like, I'm not being judgmental. Some people just really really tap dance around what they're actually trying to say. They're actually like, it's like my whole thing is at this point, just say you just like being mean to people. Just say you like being mean to people. There's nothing like, if there's nothing wrong with being mean to people, you shouldn't be upset about just simply saying it. Like I will say all day, I'm not a good person, but I genuinely want to be. I never deny being judgmental. Yeah, I used to before I realized that there's nothing really wrong with being judgmental. It's just me protecting my peace. But I do know like there's some people out there who are just like people just be mean sometimes. It's just crazy. Yeah, everyone is judgmental. That's a fair statement. I don't disagree with that. That's my logic too, man. Judgmental isn't a bad thing. All right. Nuts. It's now good from bad. Yeah, ultimately. That's kind of how I see it. My whole thing is that like I don't really like my whole thing is that like I kind of don't like the idea of cruelty just being normalized and people just thinking that being a bully is okay or something. I just think that that's like that's not that's not something that I'm cool with. Good person, bad person, good touch, bad touch. Yeah, exactly. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I am playing the heck out of this game right now. I'm doing good at it too. Um, when people usually mean when they what people usually mean when they say you're being judgmental is that you're being condemning. I love how you just like screamed that. That's actually a good way to go about it too. Like I really do. Yeah, it's like people just need to start saying that more too. You're being condemning. You're condemning someone. If you tell someone something positive, which is a judgment, they don't call you judgmental. Wow, that's you bring up a good point there, man. That's yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Only when it's something bad. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. You're not wrong. Like, because I forget that when you tell somebody something good, that is also, a judgment. That's also, yeah, you're not wrong. Dang. You should like that's one reason why I keep telling you, dude. You should like get on live because you should like get on live about as often as I do because you be saying some smart people stuff, and I feel like you say stuff that I feel like people should hear. You make more sense when you talk good than me do. But because like yeah, that's a good point, man. Uh, shoot, gonna end this poll. I don't speak any better than you, trust me. Yeah, but like I would have never thought I would have never thought to say the stuff that you mean to say when you're talking about judgment is condemnation. Because I never even thought about it that way. What you're saying makes a lot. What you said made a lot of sense. It's like it's very. It was. I mean, and it worked. It's you're not wrong. That's a true statement. But that's not saying though, dude. Like you be having some absolute bangers yourself. If you ever were to consider making a live, I'd watch it just because I feel like you be having some gems, dog. Definitely. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am getting a little fadey in the hazy in the eyeballs. I am getting really sleepy right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here for now. I'm gonna dip for a bit to check on my partner who's been way too quiet. If you're gone when I get back, peace and love, everyone. Yeah, I'm about to actually head out too. So um, I really appreciate y'all for sticking around. Thanks again. I am really, really tired. I really appreciate y'all for coming in, engaging, talking for a little bit. Sorry if I didn't see a lot of y'all's chats or whatever. I don't know what it is. I think I was using a live chat here also, and I could not see stuff still. In any case, just remember you are more than a person. You're an experience. You can either choose to be a good experience, a bad experience, or no experience. And I will definitely recommend not being a bad experience. Y'all had a just know also just know that everybody being mean is mainstream, being nice is punk rock. Always be punk rock because last thing you don't want to spread if you can't spread love and peace, then spread nothing at all because you know like because why would you want to be a +2 or a +10 to somebody's bad day, right? That's messed up. In any case, yet again, it's just be nice to people. If you can't be nice to people, be nothing. Leave people alone. We're all going through stuff out here. We all like going through. We all like we just. So some people literally just got told by their senator that they're all just going to die, and that means that they should be okay with their health care being taken away. Last thing we want to do is make life worse for them. In any case, let's spread love, spread peace, be a good experience, show kindness, and we'll talk again soon. Love and peace, y'all.